Hello everyone.
Day 29.
Ooh, 29.
Yeah. That's a long old time.
Yeah, it's nearly 30.
It is, yes. But lunchtime today, because obviously we're 7 hours in front of you, so it's 1:30 or something now.
Something like that, yes.
Lunchtime today we had a food parcel from Violi. Thank you, Violi.
Thank you.
It was so lovely to see her, but we couldn't have a hug or anything because of social distancing.
No, so we got a supply of snacks and drinks and what
Yeah.
have you. No alcohol though. There's a liquor ban going on, so no alcohol.
Which, to be fair, is more difficult for you than it is for me. Because
Yeah, thanks.
because he's the alcoholic, not me. No, he's not. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that,
That's what you said, yes.
yeah, you do like a drink more than I
It's
do.
on video, it's recorded. It's a slander, I think you'll find.
Yeah, so we found out about the Cathay Pacific flights that were announced yesterday.
They're $1,018.
$1,018.05.
Which works out roughly
5 cents
about
as well.
£831.
So if you are anywhere in Manila or near Manila or can get to Manila and want to get on one of those flights, then email, I think it was special services at Cathay Pacific.
And it's on the
British
Embassy Facebook page. Just make sure you've got the right email address.
Still no word of how people who aren't in Manila or anywhere near Manila are going to get those flights.
Because there's no sweepers.
I think is the majority of people stuck here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the majority of people stuck here are not in Manila, so therefore will not be able to get these special flights. They're still not listing them as repatriation flights, they're still listing them as special
They can charge
flights.
what they like.
But I don't know what's special about them, seeing as we're going home with Qatar, having a stopover in Doha, the Cathay Pacific having a stopover in Hong Kong, which actually I didn't think was allowed. Not a stopover, but you know, a transit
Yeah.
through the airport. Maybe they're changing the rules on that in the next day or so, because I didn't think that was allowed. But but I don't know what makes them special, to be honest.
And there was also talk, and last Sunday one went away, for Gulf Air flights, which people seem to be booking either directly with Gulf Air online for $1,000 or through one of the comparison sites, lastminute.com, I think, for about
like
250
quid. I think we did mention that the other day, but
Which-
yeah. And it did take
and it
off.
took off, and
I've become a bit of a
Yeah.
Not that I wasn't already a aeroplane nerd, really. Yeah, not sort of military planes, but commercial
No, you go to prison
commercial
for that.
planes. I'm a bit of a nerd, always have been. My grandpa used to work for BEA, and yeah, I've always liked sort of the travel by plane thing and how it's changed over the years. But I've become an even bigger nerd now because I'm looking at flight radar every sort of half an hour, checking which planes are going
yeah,
where.
we've got this Flight Radar 24 app, which is really good, really interesting, and very accurate. Frightening how much information you can get on these things.
We hear a plane taking off from Clark Airport there, and it's like, plane master, plane, quick, look! And we have a look on the flight radar and see that all of them taking off from here are cargo,
yeah.
but the most common is FedEx and UPS going from here.
Yeah,
quite
and
interesting.
it gives you all the details, tell you what their destination is, time of takeoff, the speed, the altitude, everything, which sounds a bit dodgy to me, but
No, it's quite interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting.
Some flights don't have an origin and destination or anything on, and they tend to be, when you look at them, they tend to be like Gulfstreams or other sort of private type flights. What's really interesting as well is to see which areas of the world are still very, very plane heavy. Me, for instance, over the Philippines, I haven't looked at flight radar under normal circumstances here, but I would assume that there would normally be lots and lots and lots of flights going around inter-island as well as the international flights. And at the moment, there's very few.
Yeah, it's mainly Manila. Apart from the cargo flights from Clark, everything's from Manila.
I did
else.
notice a cargo one from Davao the other day going up to, I think it was to Seoul or
All right, fair
somewhere
enough.
like that. But anyway, but then when you look over at Europe and you look over at America, the skies are just packed with planes. Really, really, you'd think that there would be...
And China as well, I noticed.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a lot fewer planes in the sky, but there is loads there. But anyway, it's quite interesting, and they have things like hot air balloons.
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
as
and
well.
helicopters.
Helicopters, they're quite interesting because I was looking over Hawaii the other day, and there was a little helicopter coming out of Honolulu, and you could see that its little trajectory or its flight path was basically just like a tour around the island and back again.
And we saw one that was hovering about over our hometowns yesterday. I think it was a police helicopter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a police helicopter. Yeah.
No change there.
No change there. Police charging down people in Broadstairs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to think of sort of something to give you a bit of excitement in our videos, and so far we've come up with zilch, zero, nada.
It's been a pretty quiet 24 hours. I mean, the excitement was getting a Red Cross package from Violi. Thank you again. Other than that, the weather seems a bit better. It's not raining. It's a bit overcast. Still 30 odd degrees.
It didn't rain yesterday.
Didn't rain, although it did look like it was going to. There's some very dark clouds, but it didn't. We're going to go for a swim in a bit to get our mandated exercise for the day.
And for those worried about us, we're not having pizza today because we had pizza yesterday. So we
Well,
are
mix it up.
We are mostly eating healthily. We just really, really, really fancied something that wasn't
And
pancit.
it had fruit and vegetables on the pizza, so what's not to like?
Pineapple on your pizza.
Pineapple and jalapenos and tomato. That's 3 of
I
my
didn't
5 a
have
day.
jalapenos or tomato.
3 of my 5 a day. That is.
Yeah. We got some fruit today. We only bought us some mangoes and some bananas. So
Yep. And got some calamansi juice, which
I
is
really
lovely.
shouldn't do that because if Vinny watches these videos, he hates me going, sorry, Vinny.
I don't think Vinny's going to watch this. And if he is, he's not going to last 7 minutes in. Attention span of a goat.
Yeah, you watch it now and he'll message you later and say, oi,
Yeah.
Clarkson.
Shut
It's
it.
quite funny because one of Stewie's friends always calls
It's not my
him
friend.
Clarkson because he said that he thinks he looks like Jeremy Clarkson. And
Not even close.
my son Vinny the other day sent me a little video of Jeremy Clarkson on YouTube and said, every time I see Jeremy, it just looks like Uncle Stewie.
Yeah, well, he's blind and all.
It's the long face, I think. He's got more hair than you.
He has, yeah, and a perm.
Yeah. And he'll have more hair than you when I shave it off, anyway.
No. Not shaving my hair off.
Look how long it is. Look.
Yeah, they won't recognise me at passport control with no hair.
Of course they will.
And I'll get sunburn because I'm fair.
You're not allowed out in the sun.
I've been swimming. 30 minutes. It's compulsory.
We'll get you a swimming cap to protect your head.
No.
Okay.
Just plain no. Thank you everybody for your continuing phone calls and support and messages and videos and sending me games and puzzles and all sorts of other crap to waste the time away. It's been very interesting. I've been playing this Quiz Planet thing against some people and I tend to win most times, so if you want to join in.
Yes, and I had a few smallest, hardest crosswords sent over by Jim yesterday and the day before, which sometimes they're just so difficult, and even sometimes when you get the answers you're like, that's not the right spelling, or that's not the word. But anyway, so that's quite interesting. We
haven't played Rummy Cub in a while, have we?
Rummy
No.
Cub for a couple of days. We
No,
must have a game
I
of
think
Rummy
we're all
Cub
Rummy
today.
Cubbed out.
Well,
Rubbed
you
out.
are, because you're losing.
We should start again, really.
No, let's not.
Start the points again because it's a different week or something.
Just because you're losing.
Just a bit, yeah.
Just a bit, like 1,600 points to
It's not-
500 or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's about 1,000 points in it. But that could be just a good game or two.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all systems go are still for next Sunday. I keep checking the Qatar app every day.
We've booked the driver.
We've booked a driver to take us down to the airport.
Printed off
our boarding passes and government mandated pass from the embassy saying you must let them pass. The Queen demands you must let them pass, like it says in the passport.
Yeah.
The Queen her Royal Majesty, Her Royal Majestic Majesty requires and demands that you let this person through, or else I'll send Phil round, sort you out. Something like that. Anyway, I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah, but yeah, so we got that all sorted out for Sunday. So unless there's like huge earthquake, volcanic eruption, or Chernobyl finally catches fire and the world dies, we'll be home on Monday, which is my birthday. If you didn't know already.
And she's 50.
I'm not.
Okay,
50.
maybe she's not. No.
Nearly though, 48.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I'm a gentleman.
Lola.
Hello, Lola.
Yeah, because in the UK, Lola tends to sort of allude to a young girl, doesn't it?
What, as Lolita?
Yeah, but okay, all right.
On that
Oh,
note,
shut up.
I don't know. I've never heard Lola in the UK being used for any descriptor of a lady, unless their name is Lola, obviously. I don't know any of those.
Well, your head's half cut off in the.
Well, if I do that, then your heart will be half cut off.
Well, that's all right. Cut off me double chins.
Well, that's got there. Like that.
Right. So sorry, we're rambling now, so we
Yes.
better go.
Yeah, madness is kicking in at a great speed. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go, and we're gonna see you all tomorrow.
Cheerio. Take
Love
care.
you
Look
all.
after yourself.
Bye.
Be clean. Be safe. Wash your hands. Bye. Ooh.